Hello and welcome back, beautiful Geminis. Gemini, thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all amazing. Thank you so much for your generosity, your kindness. Let's get straight into your messages. Ooh. Somebody is communicating with spirit, and it's also like something is erupting here. Let's find out. Ooh. There was no movement. But there is a reason to celebrate some kind of getting a different perspective. So it's like, hang on. Yeah, somebody has to release some kind of emotions here. It's a release of emotions. Now, after the rains come, the sun always comes out. There's always a reason to celebrate here. Some new beginning. Like there are a lot of emotions here, and it's to do with karma. Someone is communicating with source. Hmm. Well, there's power in this lightning here. It's almost as if somebody's prayers. Okay, well, every storm is there for a reason. It's like all of this is for grounding. Whatever's going on, all of this is for grounding, for your higher good. There's a higher purpose behind the rains. There's a higher purpose. It's like something needs to be released, a release of emotions. What's going on? Someone needs the courage here to reflect on something. Somebody has been suppressing their feelings or suppressing their emotions. Let's find out what's going on. Let's go, Gemini. What's going on? Well, there's a broken heart here on the mend. What's going on? It's hard to walk away from someone you're in love with. It's hard walking away from someone that you still love, or someone leaves us and we're still in love with that person. It's all about grounding. Archangel Michael is here. It's to do with the root chakra. It's like a restructuring going on. Um, Somebody has suppressed or repressed emotions that they've been burying deep down inside themselves that needs to release. This is a release of emotions. That's what somebody needs to do. They've been holding their feelings, like way, burying them way, way, way down deep. Healing has got to begin. Patience. Be patient. Oh my God. So there's some sort of deceit here. Maybe somebody would rather tell a lie than and suppress their feelings than to admit how they feel. Like somebody is in love, somebody is like very caring here, but somebody may have deceived them. I don't know. It's because of this person's root chakra. It's like a healing has to begin, and your root chakra is like childhood wounds, stuff like that. Somebody has been stuffing down their emotions, repressing their emotions, things that are buried way down deep. Gotta be released, gotta be healed. So instead of dealing with their emotions, instead of dealing with the pain that's within them that needs to be healed, that's why there's no movement. This person focuses in on materialism as like an escape from their reality. It's weird. Someone's using finances or money to escape their reality. Wow. Now, what's going on here? It's like buying affections, or I don't know. Somebody's got to release something here. The devil, that's what they got to deal with. Got to face their shadow. Somebody's got to face the devil. They got to face their fears. They got to face their shadow side, as ugly as what it might be. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. It's not. People think, oh yeah, it's easy. It's not. These are facing the things you fear the most: insecurities, fear of abandonment. Um, Takes a lot of courage and bravery to heal. The sun comes out. You know what I mean? So maybe revenge. Revenge will only bring you negative karma. Wishing ill will or wishing vengeance will only bring more of the same. and it's very immature. This person needs to grow. They need to grow. They need to grow. It's like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of grief here. But what this could be childhood wounds, like I said. Someone needs to grow. They need to rebuild. It's like knocking down everything you once believed, or knocking down and rebuilding. Rebuilding the life that you owe it to yourself to give yourself. It's somebody's got to do that. It's like restructuring everything you always believed, maybe everything people told you, what you were believing about yourself or believing about another. It's like a total restructuring process. It's like tearing down the old and building the new on a solid foundation, and giving that inner child a chance to heal. Once you're mature, you can go back and you can rescue that child, and you can provide for that child, and tell that child everything they need to know from your new perspective of things. It's like it's doing the inner healing work. And once our root chakra has been affected by childhood wounds, it is essential that we go heal that inner child. Essential for growth. It's like having to go back and rescue your own inner child from whatever grief, suffering, pain, abandonment, insecurity issues. It's like we are now accountable to rebuild, and we are now strong enough, brave enough to face those inner demons. Somebody needs to do that, because it's like their root chakra is keeping them from growth, keeping them from developing. And it's about, even if it's counseling, we need to do that, then that's what we need to do to heal. Do whatever we need to do to heal. Someone needs to get a new perspective. They need to get a fresh start. They need to rebuild from the ground up. And sometimes those structures become more powerful than what we ever imagined. This is a powerful awakening, or a powerful healing time. Mm, it is. It's an awakening. Someone needs to release. Someone is like thinking, well, I don't know if this is like, if I accumulate enough money, then it will appear like I'm solid. If I have enough wealth, then everybody is going to think that I am solid or that I am stable, but inside, I'm terrified. I'm insecure. But we just don't tell those sides. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's inner child is what's preventing them from growing. It's causing them to miss opportunities and it's causing them to be stagnant. Now, you can't love someone enough. You can't love someone better. It's like you can support them, you can be sympathetic and empathic toward them, but you cannot heal them. They have to heal themselves. And they're afraid of losing control. There's been a lot of trauma and a lot of confusion. And it's like someone may just keep distracting themselves, like, I don't know. It could be anything that's unhealthy. An unhealthy mindset about finance, an unhealthy mindset about, you know, not wanting to open up, not wanting to disclose, fear of failure, fear of abandonment, fear of mocking, fear of whatever. There's fear here. So someone uses other things as to distract people or as a distraction from letting people know what's really, really bothering them or what's preventing them from becoming who they're meant to become. It is inner childhood wounds. There's no two ways about it. Because they can have control of that. That's an area of their life where they feel they're in control, that they can control, their finances, or they can control their addictions, or control their thoughts, or control their, instead of like opening up their heart, I'll distract myself with other substances, or I'll distract myself with other people so that I don't have to face those devils. But that's exactly what they need to do. They need to stare down the devil and kick them to the curb. That's what they need to do. Open their heart and heal it. And so this person might resort to, like, third party situations as like their comfort zone, or they might resort to drinking or substances or gambling or um, I'm just not going to open up because if I open up, people will abandon me. Uh, People will turn against me. People will, they're going to reject me. It's like someone has a fear of opening up because, especially if you've had the courage at some point in your life to come forward and disclose what has happened and then people mock you for that. Oh my lord, it's really hard to get a person to reopen themselves. They need to heal themselves. Like, there is someone here who needs to, they need to heal because it's messing up their life. It's messing up their entire foundation, their belief system needs completely restructured from the ground up. And they have the ability within themselves, through help and support, to do exactly that. Face their devils, face their demons, challenge them, and get rid of them for once and for all. They have the power to do it. Someone has absorbed a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, maybe with a father, maybe with a mother. I don't know. They're strong, they're resilient, but they've been damaged, they've been hurt. And hurt people hurt people. Like I felt like someone was suffering in silence, like, you know what I mean? They need to get balance back. Handing their burdens. They've been lying to themselves. Someone is like living a facade. Um, they're masking. They're masking their pain. It's a delusion, it's an illusion. Someone is actually really suffering. Kind of karma for someone planning some kind of chaos. You know, something, if someone doesn't heal, if someone doesn't take the time out to heal, it's like they become the SOB that hurt them. They turn into that person. It's weird. It's like, how hurt people, and instead of healing and instead of addressing those issues, it's like they become the person they hated the most, or become the person that hurt them instead of healing. It's crucial that somebody heal their inner child, or they're going to become exactly what they loathed and hated. I hope that makes sense. They become just like that person that they swore that they would never become. That's what's happening. Heal or become the person. That's how destroyed people destroy. They become what they fear. Someone needs a healing in the worst way. If you know someone like that, please send them a prayer. You know what's that expression? You become what you fear the most, or victim turns to victimizer. Someone needs to heal, or they're not going to like themselves very much, and they are going to get a bunch of karma for doing what they did. Take care.